Hey everyone, how's it going? Memory here for day number 11 of the 12 days of anime. And we have another holiday haul, man. Like for day 2, I believe it was, I had a haul video. 9 days later, day 11, I have another pretty big haul. Blu-rays, DVDs once again. I just couldn't pass up on these deals, man. And my thought process behind it is like now is the best time of the year because weeks from now or days from now, most of this stuff that I got in these hauls are going to be 3-4 times more than I bought them for. So I figured this time of the year when I get like my Christmas bonus from work and I'm getting, stuff from family and all that and money and whatnot. And my birthday's right around the corner as well. So I figured now would be the best time for me personally to get a lot of stuff. And I love collecting. I love watching, of course. I wouldn't just buy these to have them sit there. I'm buying them because eventually I am going to watch them. And I just like having the physical form in front of me. Like I'm one of those people. Like there's just something about me. If you're a collector, or maybe if you're like me, I don't know. But I just have to have the physical copies. I never used to really be like that. But now I don't know. I just find a love in collecting anime, and I just love having it right in front of me. Just putting in the Blu-ray disc or putting in the DVD, whatever it is, just looking at the cover. It's just something with me. It might be weird, I don't know, but I love a lot of these shows, and I love picking up things and trying out new things, and ultimately we're watching anime, so that's all that matters. So we're gonna get into this haul. It's probably around this, maybe even a little bigger than the one I did for day 2. And like I said, it's Blu-rays, DVDs again. And I really want to start this one off with talking about briefly a show that I've been watching on the side. And I haven't really made any videos about it or anything, but I have just talked about it in some videos, like just briefly, where I was like, oh, I've been watching this on the side. It's never been like anything serious, or I've never talked about it really in depth. And I'm not in this video, but it's actually something that I've been watching with my brother, and it's a coincidence because the show is called Space Brothers, and it's very, very underrated. Like, I haven't heard anybody talk about Space Brothers besides my boy Sun Wukong. And when I actually started doing those live reactions, I did reactions over the first 2 episodes. I know he was really hyped, and I was really hyped to get into it, but I got hit with a strike for like episode 1, I think it was, so I stopped that, and I put it off to the side for a while, and I don't know why I did that. I said I was going to watch it in my free time, but I just never did. But I finally came back to it, and it was just one night because me and my brother share a room, and my bed's like right there, and his bed's over here. So I laid down one night, and I was like, hey, you want to start watching this show with me? And he said, yeah, and we've been watching it ever since. And we're about halfway through now, and it's a total of like 99, 100 episodes, and we're totally loving it. Like, I can honestly say it's going to be one of my favorites of all time to the end of it. Because if I'm enjoying it this much to this point, like damn, I don't even know what's in store for the second half. But I've actually collected the first 5 collections, and we're actually on the 5th collection right now, which actually just came in. Like, it's still in the shrink wrap and all that. Sorry about the glare, but I actually have the first 5 collections, and each contain 11, 12, 13 episodes, and this show is so freaking underrated, man. Like, I wish more people talked about it. And once I'm done with it, I plan to definitely make a big video over it because I want to talk about it, like, really, really in depth and just dive into why I love this show so much. And just the dynamic and the bond between two brothers can be, like, so special. I wouldn't say me and my brothers is anything, like, too crazy, but just, like, seeing like just these two brothers in this show and then me and my brother, like it's just so awesome to like compare like their relationship and ours and whatnot. And with Space Brothers, pretty much it follows Muta and Hibito. Muta is the older brother, and the show starts out, the two brothers make this promise where they're both going to be astronauts, they're both going to go into space, and it's kind of like a competition between them. But it starts off where Muta is actually he's the older brother, and he's just kind of struggling with life. He's not like poor or anything like that, but he's he's getting these jobs, he's getting fired. He can't keep a solid job pretty much, and he's deep down he's always wanted to be an astronaut. But his younger brother Hibito is already an astronaut at the beginning of the show, so the younger brother is ahead of Muta, and Muta's trying to catch up to his brother, and that's what mostly the first half of the show is. And where I'm at right now, he's kind of getting there. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but It's really fucking good. It's so realistic. Honestly, probably the best slice of life I've ever watched. And I haven't watched that many, but this show is just so realistic. Like, I feel it's like NASA or JAXA is like trying to, like, with this show, they want to advertise this out to people, like, and like become an astronaut. Like, you can become an astronaut too. Like, it's so awesome, and I love space so much, so that's one thing that really intrigued me with it. So I'm happy that I got back into it, and I'm loving it so much. And it's cool that my brother's watching it with me too, because like I said, you just see Muta and Hibito in there, and then it's just me and my brother, and it's just fun. It's a fun time, and it's an awesome show. A lot of comedy and just great characters, and it's actually adding some dramatic elements to it, which was I kind of saw that coming, and I'm seeing that now. So yeah, just I know I said I didn't want to dive into it that much, but I'm just so passionate about this show, and I'm definitely gonna make a longer in-depth video in the future, hopefully. So yeah, next up, I'm kind of going to breeze through these and not talk about them as long, but I got Akira, or Akira, however you want to say it. I say Akira, but I know a lot of people say Akira. A movie that I've been told that, I don't even know if I had this in my other haul video. I might have, but it's in here anyway. My coworker actually wanted me to watch this, and a lot of people have recommended it to me. They're like, if you're an anime fan, you have to watch Akira, and I haven't yet, so I need to get to it. Next up, Kids on the Slope, which is a show that I've heard great freaking things about. I believe this is from Mappa, and this is one of more Mappa's popular works, I'd say. And usually not my type of show, but I've honestly been impressed with some of the more recent shows that are similar to Kids on the Slope, so I'm definitely going to give it a shot. And it was actually one of those things that Right Stuff had, where if you bought a Sentai work, you got a free blind box, a free $5 blind box with it. And with that, I guess I'll just show this real quick. I got From the New World Collection 1, but as you already know, I already bought the complete collection for From the New World, so I might sell that or give it away, I don't know. Next up, Heroic Age, which I should have had this in my other haul video, but I think I left it out, and I don't know why, but I got Heroic Age. I'm a mech head, so I'm going to watch this at some point. Sorry about the glare. That's just the shrink wrap still on it. Like, I still have the shrink wrap on a lot of these, most of them actually. Next up, Barakamon, which is a show that I've heard honestly nothing. Like, I haven't heard one negative thing about Barakamon. And it's not like insanely popular, at least from what I've saw, but it's one that I definitely think I need to watch, and maybe some of you can like vouch for me on that and saying that I definitely need to watch this at one point. And I've like I said, I've been coming more into the slice of life genres. One I also need to watch is Mushishi. Like, I need to get to that as well. A lot of shows I need to get to. Like, there's so many shows that I've watched, but so many shows that I haven't watched. It's like crazy. Next up, Pet Girl, Sakura-so, I believe that's how you pronounce it, but I got the complete collection, and I don't know too much about this, but I've heard it's great, so I picked it up, and they had a really good deal on it, couldn't pass up on it, and yeah. Nan Biori, heard it's adorable. This is just the first season, though. I didn't get Repeat. Repeat was on sale too, but I was like, I'll get season 1, see if I like it, and then get season 2. I didn't want to buy season 1 and season 2 and then not like season 1 really, and then go into season 2 and be like, why did I buy this? But I think I'm going to enjoy this because it just seems like a show, like a chilled, laid back, adorable show that I would like. So I got Nan Biori season 1. This show is one that's really underrated. I know Habit or Christian has watched it. And I don't know, I think maybe Blade did as well, but I haven't heard really anybody talk about the show, and it's The World is Still Beautiful. Kind of reminds me of Spice and Wolf. I don't know if it's similar, but I kind of get a Spice and Wolf vibe with it. So if that's the case, I don't know if I'm wrong with that, or the vibe I'm getting, the feeling, but I'll probably like it just from the look of it and what it's about and from what I've heard from my close friends, so I'll give that one a shot. Next up here, and believe it or not, like, you don't have to believe me with this, but Right Stuff had this on sale for $6, and I think it's still on sale for $6. Moribito, the DVD, now it's the DVD, so but I don't really care about that because this was $6, the complete collection. It's at like an 8.4 or 8.3 on Mal, which is a really solid rating, and I've heard very good things about this show. And when I saw it was $6, like, I couldn't even believe my eyes. So I definitely had to pick this up. Go hop on this because it's still $6 on Right Stuff. I actually just saw it a little bit ago. So go pick it up if you want to watch more Obito. I've heard great things about the show. You can maybe look into it yourselves and see if it would be something for you. But $6, and then shipping's like $3 or $4. At least for me it was. So it was like it all came to 10. Not bad at all for what, 24, 25 episodes, maybe 26. I don't know. That's a good ass deal though. Next up, you all know my favorite anime of all time. I'm gonna start collecting the Blu-ray releases from Aniplex. They had them on sale. I only got the first one, but I got the Gurren Lagann Volume 1 Blu-ray, and it's actually like this, which is kind of cool. It's like sideways. It's not up and down. It has a poster in it, I believe. I still have it in the shrink wrap, so I'm not going to take it out right now, but I got Gurren Lagann Volume 1, Episodes 1 through 5 in that Blu-ray quality. Gonna rewatch again. I don't know how many times I've rewatched it, but I've rewatched it a lot, and I'm gonna watch it again. Next up, Space Dandy from the creator of Cowboy Bebop. Or actually, not the creator. I'm pretty sure the team. Oh, it says it right there. From the team that brought you Cowboy Bebop. I love Bebop, so I've heard this show is a trip, though. Like, it's hilarious. I think the main restaurant is called Boobies, which is fucking awesome, so definitely need to watch Space Dandy soon. I tried watching it a while ago, but I don't remember what happened. I just couldn't really get into it. I know it was on, like, Adult Swim and all that, and my brother watched it on there, which is funny. So, yeah, Space Dandy. Next up, the next three things are all together. Full Metal Panic. They had, oh my gosh, they had such a good deal on Full Metal Panic. They had the full series, I think, was $15, which is right here. This is $15. They had, I think this is the second season, or I don't know how it goes. Fumafu, I believe it's pronounced. They had this. It was like $12 or $13. And this is all Blu-ray. Believe it or not, you can see it. It's Blu-ray. And then you have Full Metal Panic, the second raid, and I think this was around $11 or $12. So I got all 3 seasons of Full Metal Panic for around $35 or so, $35, which is incredible. That's like what, 40 something episodes, close to 50 episodes. You cannot beat that. Like, if you were sleeping on these sales, man, you're never gonna see something like this again. Maybe until like next year. So I had to hop on these. These two, I actually just got. I just got back from my grandma's house, and she got me these two things. She got me Castle in the Sky from Studio Ghibli and The Wind Rises from Studio Ghibli. The glare is so bad, but you all can see The Wind Rises and Castle in the Sky. I've heard tremendous things about. So yeah, I still haven't watched all the Ghibli films, but I'm almost there. Next up, my brother got me this for Christmas. He already gave it to me. Said he didn't care. Usagi Drop or Bunny Drop. Just one of those slice of life shows, again, that I want to get into, and I've heard tremendous things about. I'm not sure if it was reaction worthy, but I debated doing reactions over it a bit ago, and I never did. So I'm happy, but my brother actually bought this for me, which is kind of cool. And thank you, Ty. If you watch this, I don't know if you do or if you will, but thank you for that. And the last two we have here, let's see. We got The Daily Life of High School Boys, which I've heard I would really love. Oh my gosh, I've heard this show is downright hilarious, and I need to get on it soon. What is it? It's only 12 episodes, is it? I think it's only 12 episodes. This will be a quick watch for me, and it's probably enjoyable, funny as hell. If it follows a bunch of boys and their adventures and troubles and whatnot with females, yeah, I'm all down. And just maybe the good times they have together as bros, that would be sweet. Definitely, I think something I would like. And the last thing we have here, one of the classics, Samurai Champloo. The other night, man, I cannot stop listening to this fucking opening, dude. So good, and I'm a big fan of hip hop, so I'm gonna love this show. I already know. I love samurai type shit, and I love hip hop. So I don't think I can go wrong with Samurai Champloo. So I'm gonna watch that very, very soon. Pretty much what I'm doing, like, I'm trying to keep up with the seasonal shows, but once I finish Space Brothers, that's when all this is gonna take off. Like, I'm gonna go in on these shows. Because, like I said, I'm going to be taking sort of a break from buying shit after this because I've spent a lot of money. I'm not going to say exactly how much, but I've spent a lot of money. Yeah, that's for sure. But that about does it. Let me know what you all thought of the pickups. I love this haul, and I love the haul I did for day 2. I've got a lot of awesome stuff and a lot of awesome deals on stuff that if it weren't for these sales and these deals, I probably honestly would have been spending like 5-6 times more than I did on all of this together, which that's how I'm taking it. It's not like, oh, I'm spending all this money and I don't want to. Like, I wanted this stuff and I got good deals on it. And I'm going to watch these all at some point. It's a lot of stuff, but I am going to get to it. Mark my words. So, yeah, let me know your favorite pickup if you want to. And I'll also have a link down to the day 2 pickups video, the haul I did for that. Or you can find that. Pretty sure you can find it on my channel. You're able. I'll have it linked below, most likely, either way. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you thought of everything in the video, any of the shows, whatever you want to do. And if I'm not leaving anything out, I don't think I am. I'll see you all for day 12, the final day. I actually made it through this whole thing, which is incredible. I got to get myself a pat on the back for that. That's about it, guys. Peace out.